Welcome to lesson 45 of course 2. In this lesson we're going to be dividing by a decimal number. I think we've all done this before, so it should be pretty much review. There is no vocabulary that is new. So let's take a look at this. Dan has $2 and wants to buy red pens for his friends. If red pens cost 25 cents each, how many can Dan buy? Well, we could do $2 divided by 25 cents. We could write it $2 divided by 25 cents. We could write it 200 divided by 25. We could write it same thing. Either way, we're going to come up with 8. But I'm going to show you the most common way of doing it. But you can do it this way here. So let's take a look at this. Divide 3.35 by 0.05. Okay. As we all know, the first thing we have to do is we have to take our decimal and we have to get it over here. And then move this one here the same amount of times. Twice. We're going to bring our decimal up here. So 5 goes into 33 0 times, or 5 goes into 3 0 times. 5 goes into 33 6 times. I want to stay lined up so everything stays clear. Bring down my 5. 5 goes into 35 7 times. 7 times 5 is 35. We're done. So the answer is 67. Hopefully this look familiar to you and you know how to do that. Let's take a look at another one. Divide 144 divided by 8. So we take our 0.144 and it's divided by 0.8. First thing we have to do, we got to move our decimal over. Do it both times, bring it up to where it belongs. 8 does not go into 1, so that's a 0. 8 goes into 14 one time, 6, and 8 goes into 64 8 times. So our answer is 0.18. Is that what you got? See if you can get these faster than I can. Okay, so here's a little bit of a twist. This one here is asking us 0.07 is equal to 5.6. So what are we going to do there? We're going to put a variable in here that's missing. So 0.07x equals 5.6. So to solve for x, this one here we want to solve for x. On this side here, 7 and the x are being multiplied, so we want to divide both sides by 0.07. You remember this? So that this goes away and leaves just plain x. So x is equal to 5.6 divided by 0.07. So let's take our 5.6 and divide it by 0.07. Bring our decimal over 2. Bring it over 1, 2. So we're going to put up here. We're going to put a 0 here because we had to bring it over 2. 7 goes into 56 8 times. That equals 56. That's 0. We're going to put our 0 right there. So our answer, x, is equal to 80. Sorry I had that missing x up there. This could be an n up here. It could be this could be n. It could be any variable. Okay, so let's divide 21 divided by 0.5. Hopefully you're doing these before I get them done and practicing them. Everyone needs practice with this. So 21 divided by 0.5. So I know I got to move this over. My decimal's already right here, so I'm going to move it over 1 to right there. I'm going to bring it up, and I'm going to put a 0 in right here. 5 goes into 21 4 times. 4 times 5 is 20. Number 1. 5 goes into 10 2 times evenly. So my answer is 42. Did you get 42? Okay, let's do another one. Come on, see if you can get it done before I do. 1.54 divided by 0.8. Bring my point over. Bring my point over. Put it up here so I don't forget. 8 goes into 15 one time. With 6 left over. 64. 8 goes 64 8 times. 64 0. So 1.8 is my answer. Oh, what did I do wrong? Eight. Oh, yeah, that's a mistake. Let me do that again. How funny is that? Let's back up. Let's go ahead and do it again. Well, all right, one more time. All right, so 1.54, I'm sorry about that, divided by 0.8. I was used to them being so simple. I got a hard one that confused me. All right, let's move our decimal over. Okay, 8 goes into 15 one time. 1 times 8 is 8. And when we subtract it, it's 7. 8 goes into 74 9 times. 9 times 8 is 72. 29. 8 goes into 22 times. That's 16. And the remainder 4, bring it out, and 8 goes into 45 times. So there we go. 5 times is 40. So our answer should be 1.925. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Hopefully you did it right the first time and were wondering why I was doing it wrong. We have no practice sets. There's your tickets in the door. 6A, B, 9A, B, and C, and 29. If you have any questions, bring them to class with you. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you tomorrow in class.